No, bitch, I ain't cute, but I got something to fucking say. Okay, I'm watching the next 15 right now. Right now, watching this shit live. Okay? And I just wanted to give my opinion on a few things. First of all, New York is fucking crazy and psychotic, but I'm glad to see her back on television. But she's fucking crazy. Her new nose job slightly bothers me. Don't know what it is, but it's like, it's the same thing. Like, it's like you have a wide nose because you have a wide face, and then when you get rid of the wide nose and have a little bitty nose on a wide face, or less cartilage right here on the wide face, it just looks fucking weird. I don't know. You look like a Muppet character, okay? Like, man, 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 and then flipping out for no reason except for the fact that there's a fucking camera in your face in New York. Like, girl, Tiffany, bye. All right, like, but you know what? If it makes for good TV, it makes for good TV. Carlos King Boo, I look up to you. But I'm gonna need for you to find pants that go past your calf muscle. I don't like it culottes, capris. I don't know, Carlos, but I didn't like it. You're not wearing socks. There's no need to reveal that much ankle, sweetheart. But do what you do. And Laura. I feel like Laura, like, even though I like Laura Govan, I feel like she has a hint of like not really being aware. You know what I'm saying, of her situation. Like, I feel like she lives in a I feel like she's not in touch with the reality of the situation, to be honest with you. Oh my God, why is that asshole on this fucking show? Y'all know that little punk from Love and Hip Hop that threw that fucking vodka in Hazel E's eyes. I can't even remember his name. Why is he there? I don't even know. Let me pause this shit so I can get back to it later. But look, I came on here because I feel like, even though I like Jennifer always got beef with people that don't have beef with her. But then when somebody have beef with her first, the bitch scared. She ain't got nothing to say. And that's what aggravated me about her. Her and Claudia and Claudia's big ass bun sit down. And Claudia just wants to put this bullshit to bed with this ex-boyfriend that Claudia went with, that she has this, tumultuous relationship with. And Jennifer dated him after they broke up. And, the guy told Jennifer that she was conniving and a bitch and blase, blase. And I'm just like, any dude that would talk about an ex to another chick like that is a bitch as far as I'm concerned. Like, me and Lyric been together for I don't know how long. I know all his exes, and he ain't never talked about them like that. Like, even though he'll say, things about the relationship, if I ask and all of that, he don't be like, yeah, I hated that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's bitch shit. Like, why are you even talking about her? You're not with her no more. You sitting there with a new chick. Why are you even talking about her? So that's bitch thing number one. Number two, Jennifer, like, what are you upset about? And why are you so hell-bent on calling Claudia a whore? And then when Claudia, explains to you her situation and how she was raped, and I love the reaction. You uncomfortable now, huh, bitch? Oh, it's cool for you to tell somebody how many people they didn't fuck from what you heard, because you don't really know. But it's not okay for them to tell you that they was raped, which is why they're perceived as a whore now. Because something traumatic happened to them. And let's be real, when you're a beautiful girl and you're outspoken, people will think you're a whore. Even if you're not. Raise your hand if you've been called a whore when you were a fucking virgin. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Shout out to Andy. Okay? Or as y'all know him, you know what I'm saying? Giggity, giggity. What the boy name? They be calling him Quagmire. Yeah, somebody called him Quagmire on Instagram. I like, don't call my boy no Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, he said no. He said shout out. He said tell him Pee Wee Herman said it. Like, fuck y'all. Don't call me no Pee Wee Herman. I don't care. Call me whatever you want to. That's my boy. Oh, all right. Look, don't get into that personal shit. But look. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't like Jennifer for that. And even though everybody, like, Claudia kind of irks me sometimes, like with her elitist attitude, you know what I'm saying? Which is why people love to pull that whole card on her, because Claudia comes off like somebody who's always trying to prove that regardless of how ratchet I may be, bitch, I am highly intelligent. I used to model. I traveled all over the world. Okay, bitch, I will, swoop on you in a second. So I get it, but at the same time, Jennifer, you doing too much. You doing too much. When a bitch came across the table on you, you ain't have nothing to say, but you want to keep calling this girl a whore like that. That bothered me that she just was kissed like that. That's not even what we talking about. Why the fuck are you bringing that up? And then when she tell you some personal shit, you want to be like, oh, this is too personal. Oh, really? Now it's personal, but you're calling me a hoe. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's all I had to say right quick, right fast. New York about to act a fucking fool. And the little gay dude who I ain't never knew before, who was on one of them what he was on, Real World, some bullshit. I ain't watched that shit. So he was on that first gay dude on television. I was like, oh word, that was you? Okay. Didn't know it. I'm sure you weren't. I mean, I guess the most out one, whatever. However you want to do it. Either way. Okay. Either way, he's on here, and I feel like he's messy because he act cool with all of them, but then he talk about all of them to each other behind their backs in one way or another, except for New York. He'll say New York is crazy, and he's like more, I think he's more messy between Jennifer and Claudia because he don't like Jennifer. And he has, I feel like, called Claudia a whore in some ways, but he likes Claudia, and he plays like he likes Jennifer and then talk about her bad behind her back. Like, so I see some messy shit going on with him. Okay, and I'm just it's like, why every time they gotta have like a gay man on television amongst women, he's gotta act like this, like all catty and shit. Like, is that the formula? Is that everybody? Like, what the fuck, man? What is this stereotype that y'all always pushing down our throats? Can we ever have a gay black man on these shows that actually like will act like a dude in a situation like, and not go back and forth between bitches with traveling information? Like, just because I like dick don't mean I gotta act like a female. Like, what is that about? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I'll be watching the rest of this shit. Maybe I'll come back. Bye.